Vechain value equal to 0.3830 rands per coin, the current price range 0.3737 0.3898, the previous day closing 0.3841, the change was 0.0011 0.29 reverse rate ZAR, to Vechain, cost projection for the near future and month on Monday, July 31st, the Vechain cost is expected to be 0.4. Iran's high is 0.43 and its low is 0.37. Vechain conjecture on Tuesday, August 1st, cost 0.42 rands high 0.45 low 0.39 Vechain, cost expectation on Wednesday, August 2nd cost 0.44 rands high 0.47 low 0.41 Vechain cost expectation on Friday, July 21st cost 0.42 rands high 0.45 low 0.39 Vechain, cost expectation on Monday, July 24th cost 0.42 rands high 0.45 low 0.39 Vechain, cost expectation on Tuesday, July 25th cost 0.43 rands high 0.46 low 0.40 Vechain speculation on Wednesday, July 26th cost 0.41 rands high 0.44 low 0.38 Vechain speculation on Thursday, July 27th cost 0.46 rands high 0.49 low 0.43 Vechain speculation on Friday, July 28th cost 0.47 rands high 0.50 low 0.44 in about 14 days Vechain cost projection on Monday, July 31st cost 0.49 rands high 0.52 low 0.46 Vechain gauge on Tuesday, August 1st cost 0.50 rands high 0.54 low 0.47 Vechain gauge on Thursday, July 20th. Cost 0.50 rands high 0.54 low 0.47 Vechain is expected to cost 0.51 on Friday, July 21st. In 3 weeks, the Vechain gauge on Monday, July 24th cost 0.50 rands high 0.54 low 0.47 Vechain, cost estimate on Tuesday, July 21st 5 cost 0.48 rands high 0.51 low 0.45 on Wednesday, July 26th, the Vechain gauge cost 0.46 rands, with a top of 0.49 rands and a low of 0.43 rands. Vechain gauge on Thursday, July 27th cost 0.46 rands high 0.49 low 0.43 in about a month Vechain gauge on Friday, July 28th cost 0.46 rands high 0.49 low 0.43 in about a month on Monday, July 31st. The cost of Vechain was 0.46 rands, with a high of 0.49 rands and a low of 0.43 rands. On Tuesday, August 1st, the cost was 0.42 rands, with a high of 0.45 rands and a low of 0.39 rands. Vechain cost forecast for November 2023 first and foremost cost at 0.49 rands extravagant cost 0.51 while low cost 0.45 identified the medium value of cost 0.48 Vechain cost forecast for the month's end 0.48 change for November 2% Vechain estimate for December 2023 first and foremost cost at 0.48 rands extravagant cost 0.52 while low cost 0.46, the discovered the intermediate value of cost 0.49 Vechain cost estimate for months and 0.49 change for December 2.1% Vechain cost forecast. For January 2024 begins with a cost of 0.49 rands exorbitant cost 0.61 while low cost 0.49, the discovered the middle value of cost 0.54 Vechain cost gauge toward the months and 0.57 change for January. 16.3% Vechain forecast for February 2024 begins with a cost of 0.57 rands exorbitant cost 0.71 while low cost 0.57 the discovered the middle value of cost 0.63 Vechain cost gauge toward the months and 0.66 change for February 15.8% rams exorbitant cost 0.73 while low cost 0.63. discovered the midpoint of cost 0.68 Vechain cost gauge toward the months and 0.68 change for April 1.5% Vechain cost expectation for May 2024 initially cost at 0.68 rands exorbitant cost 0.76. While low cost 0.66 discovered the midpoint of cost 0.70 Vechain cost figure toward the months and 0.71 change for May 4.4% Vechain figure for June 2024 before all else cost at 0.71 rands exorbitant cost. In first place cost at 0.72 rands excessive cost 0.72 while low cost 0.61 the discovered the middle value of cost 0.68 Vechain cost gauge toward the months and 0.66 change for July 22.3% Vechain gauge for August 2024 in first place cost at 0.66 rands extravagant costs 0.82. While low cost 0.66 was discovered with the middle value of cost 0.73 Vechain cost gauge toward the months and 0.77 change for August 1:6.7 Vechain is expected to have the highest cost in September 2024 at 0.77 rands cost 0.83. While low cost 0.73 arrived at the middle of cost 0.78 Vechain cost figure near the months and 0.78 change for September 1.3 Vechain figure for October 2024 initially cost at 0.78 rands were overpriced at 0.85 and underpriced at 0.73, resulting in a cost of 0.7. Bitcoin price prediction as BTC falls back to $30,000 support. Where is the next BTC target? Bitcoin's price has fallen back down to the key support level of $30,000, which is a loss. At the time this was written, the price of Bitcoin was around $30,330. In recent news about the cryptocurrency market, a Coinbase user said that Bank of America closed his account because of Bitcoin trades. This shows that banks may have trouble dealing with digital assets. In the SEC versus Ripple case, Judge Torres's decision that XRP is not a security has been criticized by regulators. This shows that legal and regulatory changes are still happening in the cryptocurrency world. As Bitcoin finds support at $30,000, buyers are now interested in where the price of BTC will go next. The fact that Bank of America closed a Coinbase user's account is being looked into. When a Coinbase customer complained that Bank of America had stopped their account because of Bitcoin transactions, the bank was criticized. The CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, responded quickly and asked if other users had had similar problems with Bank of America. Munib Ali, co-founder of Stacks, a Bitcoin smart contract platform, took to Twitter on Wednesday to say that Bank of America had suddenly stopped his bank account, which he had been using for 15 years.